Namaste, my beautiful angels. Welcome to Angelic Inspiration Friday and your special reading and messages for the week of November 10th to November 17th. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. Now, as far as astrologically, just yesterday on November the 9th, I don't know when you're watching this reading, but on November the 9th, we had Mercury going retrograde. Now, a lot of people get anxiety when they think of Mercury retrograde, but just remember that we have Mercury retrograde 3 to 4 times a year. And Mercury rules communication, transportation, technology. And usually when Mercury is retrograde, we find that there may be glitches in any of those components or areas in our life, right? So check your vehicles, make sure you double check your emails and any communication. Technology is another one. So anybody that does post videos or does any sort of work, with your computer, make sure that you give yourself enough time to do all of that. I remember on our last Mercury retrograde, I lost my mic. Was it my mic? No, it was my camera, my second camera. So, these kinds of things happen. So just have patience. Give yourself enough time. You could lose your keys right when you're, walking out the door, like that sort of stuff. Okay. So, just have more patience. And that is on November 9th. Now, November 11th, we have Jupiter, which is the planet of abundance and expansion, growth. It's going retrograde into Cancer. Now, Jupiter retrograde, all retrogrades actually, not just in Cancer, but all Jupiter retrogrades tend to pull back all, forward expansion. So if we've been working on a business or working on certain initiatives or working on acquiring funding or whatever it is, it brings a little bit of a pullback, of a rush to move forward, a rush of expansion. So we're being asked, Jupiter's making us step back and have more of an inner reflection and maybe even a recalibration of our financial goals or our expansion goals. And Cancer is the 4th house of home and family, so there could be certain things around even purchasing homes that may be in a standstill, or just the day in and day out of home and family as far as Jupiter goes, expansion within that. But it really helps us to just step back and to really reflect internally and recalibrate our thoughts. It's a good time because although we may feel like we are not getting, the forward movement that we want to see, it really does make us step back, and it makes us really reflect on what it is that we want moving forward, as far as finances, expansion, growth, and maybe even seeing new ways of doing things that hadn't come to us before. Jupiter retrogrades in general bring opportunities for realignment. They bring opportunities for long-term growth path restructuring. Okay, so, we're being asked to, what do we believe in as we move forward on our new path or our direction, and refining those goals so that they're better suited to us rather than chasing them. So how can we make our lives easier with the goals that we have in front of us, whether it be a business or implementing something new, whatever it is. We can see when Jupiter is in retrograde more so when we step back, easier ways of doing things. So something that may take us a very long time to do, we may find a way in which we can do it in less than half the time. Okay, so although these are 2 major transits that are retrograde, so Mercury retrograde and then Jupiter retrograde, the energy of this week, right, from November 10th to 17th, will be about more of a laid back, slower pace for all of us. We may feel like we need more rest, and also definitely, most definitely, to be very cognizant of our choices, be more mindful of the choices that we are making during this time. Okay, so I just wanted to let you all know the energy for the week, for this upcoming week of November 10th to November 17th.